Let her cook. Y'all stop being petty. Stop being catty, cause she like a double-edged sword. She couldn't tell left and right. And it's bothering y'all, and I see it. Let's go.
Did you know that not everyone is pleased with Caitlin Clark's decision to move following her playoffs? Let's just say that the WNBA and ESPN are enraged as they watch her realize her full potential.
Let me say this. I love the point that you made about Caitlin Clark in terms of the BS that she had to deal with off the court. You got to remember, she's been box office. She was the main attraction, and there were so many storylines that's been associated with her. Most recently, the whole thing with her and Cheryl Swoops, even though it really wasn't her. It was Cheryl Swoops and all this. Every time you turned around, there was something that she had to deal with.
After her debut WNBA season, Caitlin Clark has packed her bags to leave America for an off-season in Europe, but ESPN is not happy with this at all. They are throwing temper tantrums like a baby and acting as if they have any right over Caitlin Clark, but after their dismissive coverage of the WNBA's biggest star, ESPN doesn't get to decide whether Clark leaves or stays in that pathetic league. They didn't care when she was playing under enormous pressure and still coming on top of the game. They didn't come to her rescue when she needed it the most. Now they are left scrambling for leftovers after she's gone, because now nobody's watching WNBA. The burning question on everybody's minds now is whether she is leaving the WNBA to play in another league overseas. And let me tell you, all these news articles circulating on social media are unreliable, to say the least. These articles are not reliable, but what we can confirm is that she's already left America to pursue a 200-day vacation in Europe. But is she going to play in the European leagues? Well, here's what we know.
With that news, we've already heard from Caitlin Clark that she will not be playing overseas. She won't be playing in any organized basketball organization. She actually said that she is going to become a professional golfer during this offseason.
Yes, you heard correctly. After dominating the basketball court and setting the WNBA on fire, Caitlin Clark is prepared to begin her professional golf career during her off-season. She wants to set golf records in her name, and for those of you who don't know, she was also a fantastic soccer player in college.
Her highlights from one game where she scored 3 goals. That's right, 3 goals in one game. And I know these highlights are far from HD 4K, so I zoomed in after each goal so you could get a closer look. Caitlin does such a good job of staying on sides here, and then the second that pass goes through, she puts on the afterburners and then hammers it home.
She is a versatile athlete who can make her mark and achieve excellence in any given sport now that she's flying away, which is what makes her different from the other WNBA players. Caitlin Clark is the golden goose, as ESPN and the WNBA have realized, but it's too late because her ship has already crossed the Atlantic.
Instead of owning the fact that what really was their objective and what really was their agenda is that they resented the fact that this young lady who came into the league, took it by storm, and drew in a level of attention that they weren't able to
Now that the WNBA and her rivals have mistreated her this season, the question is whether she should remain in the league or, like many of her teammates, depart for a better league in Europe or somewhere else.
Now, during this offseason, the players are already moving around. So a couple players have already announced that they are going overseas. We have Kelsey Mitchell going to play in China, Nalissa Smith also playing in China, and Nalissa Smith is one where there was a big question mark around her if she would be returning to the Indiana Fever, but she'll be going to play in China, and Temi Fagbenle will be playing in Turkey.
Although Caitlin Clark has stated that she will not be joining any European leagues and that she may return to the WNBA the following season, the question is whether she should continue playing in the WNBA and run the danger of losing more of her potential and reputation for fitness.
None of it addresses my point. My point is, she's the golden goose. You have been clamoring for attention. You've been clamoring for more cachet, fair and equitable treatment, chartered jets, weight room facilities, dollars, marketing opportunities, etc., etc., etc.
Indeed, Caitlin's supporters will follow her wherever she goes, so wouldn't it be better if she joined a stronger league? Additionally, keep in mind that the European leagues provide better playing conditions, more competitive pay, and attractive bonuses than the WNBA.
WNBA season ending for many teams, there are already so many players heading overseas to play during the off-season. But with all of the drama currently surrounding the WNBA, on top of the low-paying salaries, some of these players are questioning if they'll even return.
Many players have already left to offer their services abroad after becoming dissatisfied with the WNBA authority. For instance, Gabby Williams, a forward for the Seattle Storm, complained about the low pay and lack of promotional deals in the WNBA. The WNBA authorities did nothing to satisfy her, and instead of listening to her demands, they chose to shamelessly ignore her. Gabby also exposed the commissioner's lies.
During her exit interview, Storm player Gabby Williams warned the WNBA, if you want to keep international players, you need to do better. So here's what she had to say.
The W thinks that they don't have to pay us more in order for us to be here. And I think I didn't express that when I first talked about prioritization. Our commissioner talked about us being able to, make 700,000. That's not true at all. There's not one player who makes that. And we were promised, team marketing agreements and league marketing agreements, but they've fallen quite short. So it's still not enough for us international players to want to stay here. And that's a choice of the players. If I make a choice to make more money and whatever, and then the teams are mad that I don't come back, but that's how it is. So yes, it just, the WNBA, if you want us to be here, you have to pay us more. It's business, it's how
She was forced to look for better opportunities after her pleas were turned down, and in 2024 she signed a contract with the Turkish team for Bacha SK. This is precisely what's wrong with the WNBA. They don't just care about their players. They don't care if players are getting paid less, getting fouled frequently, or being treated disrespectfully by other players.
And specifically, a lot of these casual fans who have come into watching the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark, who plays a smooth style of basketball, who shoots from really far away, who makes great passes, who handles the ball well. People are coming for a style of play that is similar to that. They are not looking for post players to be posting up on one another, drop step, one step to the basket, cheap shots, fouls, slow style of basketball. They want to see a run and gun game, and I think that is the most exciting way to watch a women's game.
And Caitlin Clark has become the biggest victim of WNBA authorities. She was treated disrespectfully, mocked, and ridiculed by the envious veterans. On the other hand, her detractors did everything in their power to mistreat her on the court. Recall the infamous eye poke incident in which right-d-eyed Carrington committed a blatant foul against Caitlin Clark and was shamelessly celebrating it with her teammates during the game. The WNBA did the same celebrations after the brutal fouls. Caitlin Clark was the best WNBA player to come out in a long time, and ESPN did not call out the assailants for their obvious mistreatment of her.
Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
Take a look at how many fouls were made against Clark this season. She's had enough and isn't sticking around in a league that has been treating her as a punching bag.
There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
Yes, you heard correctly. The WNBA's Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark, received nearly 20% of fouls during her rookie season, or roughly 1/5 of all fouls during the season. Why should she stay? We know that Caitlin Clark is the reason the Indiana Fever have performed so well, and if Clark hadn't been hurt in that playoff game, the Indiana Fever could have also won.
That said, Caitlin Clark received 17% of the WNBA's flagrant fouls this season, and 80% of those flagrant fouls were committed by the Chicago Sky against Caitlin Clark.
She had to defend herself physically from the constant fouls. According to Clark, she felt like she was being hammered.
Issue of my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at? Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team, she's the star. You always protect your star.
Prior to Caitlin's debut, her team could hardly attract a few thousand spectators. She was packing arenas, selling out stadiums, and altering the game.
She struggled with physical defense she's faced at the professional level and voiced frustration with the league's officiating, recently telling reporters, quote, "I feel like I'm getting hammered and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with things that other people don't get away with." That's what Caitlin Clark said. That is what she said, okay? But to me, it's a bigger issue going on.
However, ESPN didn't treat her like the celebrity she is. Instead, they missed the boat and are now frantically attempting to maintain their dignity. Clark has often defeated Hall of Fame players like Diana Taurasi, demonstrating that she is more than just a celebrity and the best of the best.
but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She's doing this. And instead of giving her credit, y'all tried to make it about, oh, y'all poo-pooing the old.
And while she was carrying the entire WNBA on her back, the league did nothing but watch her take hit after hit dirty plays with no calls from the referees. It seemed as though they didn't care that their biggest attraction was being taken down, but now that Caitlin has had enough and wants what's best for herself, they all seem to care that it is their loss.
Since Caitlin Clark has arrived on the scene, record ratings, record revenue, everything that you could think, record attendance, everything. They've never had it before.
Caitlin Clark is tired of being used and should move on to something bigger and better. ESPN can try to spin the story all they want, but they let one of the greatest talents slip through their fingers. ESPN and the WNBA are going crazy now, but they had their chance to build a franchise around her and make her the face of the league instead of letting her walk away.